In 2.5 months, Floridians will be able to carry a concealed weapon in many public places without prior training or permits, as lawmakers have passed the so-called constitutional carry bill.
Contact 5 investigator Dave Bowman joining us here in studio tonight with more on the changes and the warnings from those connected to the law. Dave?
Shannon Michael, Florida will be the 26th state to have permitless or constitution carry laws. The biggest change that comes July 1st, those who want to carry a concealed weapon won't need a permit, just like a driver's license, a government-issued ID.
Opponents of the new law believe being able to carry a handgun with no permit, no training, and no fingerprinting is a recipe for more gun violence.
We are predicting that Florida will become a more insecure place and a vulnerable place just because of the approval of permitless carry.
Samantha Barrios, the Florida State Director of the Gifford Center for Violence Intervention, says the numbers bear her out. A Johns Hopkins University study found states that loosened or eliminated the mandate for concealed carry permits saw a 13 to 15% higher violent crime rate. 2020 data from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention show Florida now 29th in per capita firearms deaths. But 8 of the top 10 states with the highest rates are ones that eliminated permitless carry laws.
And this is going to make people who are dangerous and not supposed to be carrying guns, being able to carry guns at public spaces with no training, no license, and no permits.
July 1st, how will things change?
I don't expect a lot of change. So I think it's just going to make it simpler for people and cut out all the bureaucracy.
Alex Schaap owns the Guns and Range Training Center in West Palm Beach. He does not expect a spike in crime or a rush to buy handguns that some critics predict.
And what about the elimination of the training now needed for a concealed carry permit? Will that make our streets more dangerous?
Schaap says his business will still offer training, but adds very little of what's needed for a concealed carry permit takes place on the gun range.
If you're looking at a basic concealed class, it's a lot of classroom time, a lot of explanation, a lot of law.
The new laws do not change who's eligible to buy a gun and bans guns on campuses, schools, airports, courthouses, and polling places. Those bans remain intact. I'm Contact 5 investigator Dave Bowman, WPTV News Channel 5.